understand? You don't advise your uncle Betty. Look at one old minister of information. Look at the internet way they distort yesterday. You as minister of information, you don't lay under. You know they even improve that at the country. You understand? In Ghana, 1 point. Then number 2, then they ask you this, you answer other one. I don't understand. If na me, na mother be you. Election in the talk say me na one of the big boys in the flexing muscle by pumping them. I swear to God, I will remove an as information minister. Now a big disgrace. You know, fit for take that position. Not when you talk when they ask you questions, they bully them.
Family.
Exactly. We really this.
Today?
Yes, you really bully them when they interview.
Now.
What you want to do, there's no one else. The same like how I myself can do. Where you going to bully the reporters them way?
Today, now Saturday. And Saturday, and they can just come and come talk. Yes. So today, it's not so bright. Yeah. Today, we come for can talk. Obviously, I will make. Oh my God! If I don't put a calling number when I'm for calling, so we go deep on this talk. Cause today na other group of Kongosa. Welcome to the Kongosa station. Yes, today na mix up box up Kongosa. According to the strategy of the Kongosa segment, one we sister, I not go call the name right now because I know I make it depressed, pass away depressed, so call it depressed already. One we sister, we been that then I mean the big girls, you know, you want to bamba, you want to chill with the big girls. They were the big girls na salon Afrito. They are the big girls. They are the people you know with the mess with. Because according to statistics of reaching Kongosa Tibul, I mean they love to one of the bios. Yes. I mean they love to one of the bios, and the bios be they spend money panam in life me they go on back sweets they go on. They were the big girls in the community. So that girl can go, it can fly to Dubai, fly to Turkey, just like that. You know, now the big girls. Now they want to always say you want to chill with the big girls in the salon, you want to bamba na them. So according to statistics, this one of this bio where they go out with, I think it was they don't go 3 foot come out to this bio. So, but during the time when they get the opportunity for get all the money, it not been they save. It mean they live like a big girl. You know what I mean? They fly up and down. They ride a motor car. They live good life. Where hey, you get right. So right now, the money pot don't clock. The man don't find other young Pepito. When they spend a money per right now. So this girl now they make like a Uda head don't begin fly. And they make like for say a head don't begin cocoa. So the question is, when even they get the better part of life, if you forget for invest, if you forget even in people and way even get we be there around them, you not even invest in your human capital. I mean they enjoy single-handedly. So now the money don't come on Anna. Other woman don't reach na the position. So now in they make like for say you want go cocoa. So now the topic now and day I bring to me people then. Cause last week we get a wonderful time. Last week it was so wonderful. The recommendation was so much that we need for bring the kind of topic there. When every day topic called the student in there every day. With the see sister that they get money or stay in a relationship where the other partner, or sometimes the woman ain't get money past the man say. The man not go invest the money. He go waste the money, live big life. Then when he and the woman parts, it can become a destitute, it become a burden. Not only to himself now, it become a burden to the woman. And in that case, then they can find out, say, man they kill woman for. Because he not able for rich, live the kind life where even they live where he and the woman been there, or live the kind life where even they live where he and the man be there. During the time where everything is bright and beautiful, when they get opportunity for invest. Because I get another case like that one day. I get another na me yon cousin set me yon fumble. You I go calling him. Yes, but I'm not thank God. Thank God me. One good thing I like about me. When me yon come, when me yon call, I want make person call me name. So when you reach na me Congo table, I they call you name. Yes. And this back. Now the other reason, and they continue back from that last week talk. Woman, the way they use juju per man them. I got for calling them, call me almost not to bank. Now bank na do they keep. Me almost na post office. When he reach na yeah, I go either hail you or shame you. But I go call name na yeah. Yes. So now we topic that one day. So if you want calling, if you want for joining this conversation, because we they see them every day. We they see them every day. We they see them. So woman and they come into a relationship, they go and meet a man who gets money. Instead of utilize that money there, or the money where the man they give him, instead of it do better thing, in order to do more, you go to live that pompous life, that good life. Then when the man on parts now, money not they get for live that life, they become a vagabond. Sort of it get to the point of depression. Yes, get to the point of depression. They act like good at craze. Yeah, we don't see that. Another thing back what we don't see. Me like what they tell now this time me yo fumble. That one day when they become all London near a husband. He go with the husband, he say, they work. The man try for do give her all kind business money, all kind thing. Where he say want to do, the man try. The man try best. For get all kind business money, for put her no more now the road where going for live in your life, independent life. Some of we sisters and too wicked. Yeah? Some of we sisters and too, they're wicked. Some of we sisters and the abusers. Some of we sisters and the only assets where they get. Now waiting there between the legs. Minus that one day, they don't get nothing where they get for proof. Now the one, honestly, where they can they? Some of we sisters them, they don't get no talents. True. They're only there for use men. Yes. Only there for use men. Just like when we get poke off with board at the back, we don't get no talent. All waiting that they do now for use woman them. Them poku back. Yes. We get poku man them within Africa. They get 4-5 relationship in America. Long distance relationship. All their relationship they didn't have for exploit woman there. Same way as so back who gets a woman they back who. When they get 4, I don't know kind look the one that they can get. Forget 4, 5, 6, 7 man. All for exploit the man and they back. Yes, we get them people in there. So my question today is, during the time where you're in a relationship with somebody who can afford them, where they give you money, what is the best thing for do during that time in the day? And after that time in the day? Because again, some relationship can go on forever and ever. Yes. But again, we get some relationship when they go on forever and ever. Sometimes for a time being. Especially again, what we can know say, especially the woman them, you really know say this na married man. Now somebody husband. But you go out with that person, a husband. Yes, in Africa setting, maybe the man they give good bit of money. You they able to forget boku money from the guy. During the time where you get this money from the guy, you're not able to invest that money there. You will live big life. You will live you the best life. We could call and say, they live your best life. Now, the money not there again. No more money. But you not get no investments. And when they see that thing there every day, with the see them, then kind of thing there and they lead to suicide. Then kind of thing that they lead to suicide. Then kind of thing that they lead to depression, even when it go affect the family and the society. Because not forget, depression na bad thing when people they know they take serious. Yes, depression na bad thing, and especially in we own African setting, where you look somebody that go through depression with a label them. That person in nine dirty today. No, she's depressed. If you see person when be the dress fine. Yes, I mean they dress fine. All of a sudden, you see them begin slack by dressing. No, something is wrong there. No, something is wrong. Depression don't take place. Another thing back where people they know they understand. So woman and they as them born picking, immediately them born picking, then they go into depression. Yes. Then they go into depression because they don't feel to say their body don't carry something, their body don't, so many forms where depression they take. We will not realize that now with society. Frustration is different from depression. Some people, you go see somebody when they ever drink. All of a sudden, it begin drink, depression. You go see somebody when they ever smoke. Yes, ever not be the smoke. All the kind of thing there. It don't lost in source of livelihood. It don't lost its status quo. Depression. Some woman themselves, them, when they are depressed, they're not tending the sex drive, they increase. Then kill it out with any kind of manner. Depression. Same like a man too. Some man when they're depressed, they can do any kind of thing. They can lead out with any kind of person. They can lead out even picking if you give them that opportunity. Now that make people women, mothers, you get to be careful. The world is already full of depressed people. That uncle where you made the feel to say yesterday, may they live the life. When things don't turn Panam, it gets into the state of depression. And when it gets into that state, they can do anything because they're not there of the right mind. But my dear people, depression is real. I just imagine this fracas that happened on the 10th. Some people that were born in Sierra Leone, were born in Freetown and McKinney, they no one they see human blood. They no one they see waiting they see so. That one they get for lead to depression. Fail not to realize the government still all people them picking them. People them picking them all. Where it refer to the parents them as terrorists. Then it asks them for go take them picking them. Some mama na in 1 grade picking. Yeah, some now 2 or 3 of picking them and their family. All that they lead to depression. When you see somebody grab, it begin talk some things them. But these are issues the way we get for bring to the table. These are issues the way we have to bring to the table. Now, I be just look at this boy will come on housemate. This boy will just come on housemate. Depression too. After all waiting, don't go through the house. He don't look himself as a loser somehow. If he don't go through depression. Where if not for the timely intervention, of Kabaka Small Tone. If not in the timely godly intervention of Kabaka Small Tone, now Coco been the go so. For tell say depression is real. And get tell what I want to say. But most of them games they are. Most of the reality TV they are. Especially na Africa, where na akara money then they get in for go through that depression a day. Where first of all, maybe not this one no more where the hype in Tuboku, the one that always be don't do reality. Almost of them come out better. How many of them really come out better? How many of them be promoted by the game we put them at the lamplight? When they talk no more, just imagine like O'Neal. He's a designer, right? Now designer. If you not get family around them, family circle around them, as a designer, as a model, as a runner up to the former game, they not even call her one. They say design clothes for them contestants there. Now we look at all the other one them we don't come out in the game, except you get family backup. But wait till the end panel depression. Depression. You don't can put people them na the world map, then you don't get nothing for offer them. They're all greedy, they all want team for themselves, not for the contestants. Then they only use them contestants there for the selfish aim. At the end of the day, it lead to depression. And depression and bad past frustration. Because somebody they wake in the morning, it gets a different mind, it gets a different attitude, it gets a different mindset. So to tell her for kill, so to tell her for do that one day, because why he's depressed. And their mental status is not being addressed up till now, for me, as far as I'm concerned. And it's real, because at the end of the day, when you don't go, they don't put you up for go eat in a good place. Then at the end of the day, you don't get nothing for proof to the world, you become depressed. The people them, one thing about Sierra Leone culture, the people that when they hail you today, now then they're the same one we go bring you down tomorrow in the twinkle of an eye. The least mistake you make, now that make like a we win at the Kongosa family. Now that's what we did for. Now that one day we did for we Kongosa. Me where you do and they put you up. Where you know where you mistake and they bring you can on quick. Now they are not joke safe with that one day. Because that we did for now. Yes. Now we walk in now one day. When the light shine, with the shiner for you, bang, bang, bang. But when you want to use it, quick, me on quicker for kanya, you quick. And I so make I expecting I say, when me self do lane and offer for nyaka me. Yes. But me on I don't soak inside. I don't tell right now. So you want nyaka me, welcome. Me na rock of Gibraltar. You knock me on our hala. I knock you na nikiteke. So me on I sit down by myself kinking. But now all them things they cause depression. Two. Then things they cause depression. We're not good for we society. I just imagine all them boys they day. We sitting up, they look outside and kill them, brother them. Then mama they look outside and kill them, them picking them. In a feel to say in the right mind. Then people they go be normal people then in the society. They're not going to be normal in the society. They are all like depressed people. Depression they work. Then fortunately, one good thing we observed yesterday, I'm very, very happy where I see that one day, even though it's a little bit too late. I see the Minister of Information, they get a Facebook Live yesterday. Which is, I wish na so them been they do trade. I wish na so them been they do trade. For know the people their voice, for know the power of which how the people in the feel. You know when you listen to the president's statement safe when it come up from London, where he gets in Africa, it's a very depressing statement. Very depressing statement. You know, and waiting at the most cause of depression. Now, when you lost hope, Just like what start this topic. Somebody been on there, don't get a boyfriend, where they give a million, if they make him live a better life, then all of a sudden that boyfriend they can come on under them. It don't lost hope. It lead to depression. Well, now that kind of country they we did now, where the youths them don't lost hope, so they are depressed. And then we get a president where things to say they talk tough. Then he get to win the PPP, where they for educate to people them for the rights. Because now people that like with the PPP, now we make Dubai be built the way it is today. Because people the way love Dubai, they look at the country, then put her upon them president and the leaders them. Say no, you need for develop here before you could develop other side. Yes. Now the forces them, the people them, not about people not there about politics. We're there about good governance. Thank you, Miss Barry. Thank you very much, Barry. We're there about good governance. We don't want to make with people that live in a depressed state. People that up till today they live in fear because they're being depressed. They don't know what to they bring for them. They don't get clue of waiting their life get for be like. And that guy states the day in a bad state for a country for day in a depressed state. Like what I said, I thank the minister, the information minister. If there's so no more them being done, they do today, it will for be better. But again, some of we will be the talk today because we look with the visualize. Say we don't want to people that for come there in a depressed state where they're so right now. Yes, we may visualize. Now that means Pokutin and they come out with the talker. With they come out with the talker, with the talker. People they mean they attack we, but because we be know say they go get for be a time like a this where the people they go get for be tired. You know, when you get a government when not sabi run a country, it really lead to more and more depression. This government can satisfy family. This government can satisfy the associates. You understand? As with the talk so far, always they go on. This government decide. Can you imagine? Now listen, what did this government decide for do? Where that one day I know say they're not telling her. What did this government decide for do? Obviously, all the one that when they give scholarship will go out of the country. Now be your family. If either you are Bio family or you are a Gambian Sierra Leonean. Now that make Fatima be used that says but we say if you're more Gambia, you then as Sierra Leone, you get free access. Yes, that word they be used up. You know that make ways Sierra Leoneans the case, you know, they don't pay attention. Where one can tell us they pay attention. The reason why make it be used that remarks, they say Sierra Leone and Gambia now the same country, we all they use this, we all for be the same. Now because it no say the Gambians the way it puts inside the Sierra Leone program for get scholarship for Sierra Leone. That one then not a secret. Every year, different governments they give scholarship to the governments of the day. Obviously, if na APC, then they give their scholarship then they. Well, na their scholarship then they beaucoup of the APC then picking them and the family picking they can take go out. Well, for when this real president come this 4 year, the scholarship they way then give. Now Madabio if fumble them, now they get the scholarship, not to SLPP people them. Now Madabio if fumble them, now they get the scholarship. Then with Fatima if fumble them, now they get the scholarship. The wonderful thing where Madabio do this 2-3 day way council, where some of it I don't know, waiting the lead to the depression of the country. All them people in day where it gives scholarships so that Fatima and fumble them plus Iyo fumble them. It send money to the all $1,500 each for the upkeeping. You know, they pay attention. Whereas the people that waiting at Sierra Leone, we vote them into power, you don't care about them. They're all terrorists. They're all terrorists. Them picking them in a jail. Them mama them in a jail. Them papa them in a jail. So this man, where they build human capital, they build human capital only with the family members, only with the associates, not with the people of Sierra Leone. You see, some people, they don't understand the good thing where this PPP don't do. PPP don't open the eyes of the world to Sierra Leone. I see somebody, thank you. I see somebody make one statement. He say the woman them of Abacha Street. He said the woman of Abacha Street, they don't eat kaka, sorry for language. They don't go beg the president. They say they go vote for the president. You know, it's sad for like we the people see a depressed state like that one day. This is all about depression. This is not a depressed state. Because these people, that we mama they are. These are our mothers. These are our brothers. These are the local investors within our country. Now then they make the government they run every day. Now then they bring then they do the turnaround every day. Because of hatredness, you deprive them of their daily living. Then people and they get for go pay them picking a school fee. Then people and they get for live a better life. You put them in a state of depression. They not get no other alternative. Then you think to say you get a peaceful and a healthy. You know, these are the things where they lead to depression in the country. And when the people are depressed, they can do anything. They can act anyway. You don't label half of your people them as terrorists. Half of them, you call them terrorists. Half of them, you specifically choose people. Now that make in a member me, I've been telling a boku for a long time. I don't beg it. I say, wait in a dinner salon, no comments on my page. In a all be don't do that one day. I know me the Idam. Thank you, my dear. Thank you. Thank you, Bina. Thank you, Miss Barry. Thank you for the how do you call it, the super charge on my YouTube. Thank you. You know, I don't tell you, wait in a salon, no comment on my page. Wait in a salon, no writing on my page. Because I know I want to make your life there at risk. Because that's so the country don't turn out. A state of depression. Everybody's depressed. People, they cannot feel free for talk. Even with like me, so me own family them, then they're afraid for even talk to me. God, yeah, they're afraid. It's a state of depression. Instead of you being a blessing to your family, you become a cost to them. That's the state of depression. Now so the government can put we all back. And at the same time, they know they fear for lie again to the people of Salone. Obviously, the people in one place for doing their business. That's a sure thing. I mean, you know, it just shows you the hatredness of this, the depression where this president plan for depress the people. Because that's another form of depression. You deprive them from their livelihood. You depress them. You force them. And by the way, what happened not to President do that one day. So I don't understand how the game play. This president, when they go out to the world, they go tell the world how Salone is. Now the international community, now if they look there now, in an fail for realize say, then we don't begin make pertinent statements. First, they say it was a coup. It was a coup. They were trying to do an overthrow. Second, president said it was a terrorist act. Third, it was all over the internet. They were implicating the mayor. Say the mayor was sponsoring. Waiting they go on. And when they implicate the mayor, fail not to realize that a coup is a treasonable offense. Terrorist act is a treasonable offense. And we are aligning the mayor to those things. And I understand what me they go on. They mean they align the mayor to them today. They mean want to go arrest the mayor and all for treason. That's not been the plan. Now be that's not the plan. You in a they say the mayor is responsible. It was a coup. It was a treason. In a Yeri Sylvia blind herself. We don't begin echo the same thing. It was a coup attempt. It was a treasonous attempt. And at the same time, they don't begin align the mayor to then see the day. It ain't Facebook. I mean, Facebook not a lie. Facebook not a lie. So the plan was to go and arrest the mayor and charge him for treason. You don't know they understand how the game they go. Now make I tell that say the country is in a state of depression. Now so the game been they go. And waiting they fail for realize then be one play the 9 and the 10. Because the 9 and the 10, it was a complete lockdown. And you know, happy na only Frita and McKinney. They locked that pin at the entire Sierra Leone. The entire Sierra Leone, the lockdown happened there. And we all see where Sano they go give people the money. Yes, we see them. For let them come out. Only for the government for put them gun back on them people the day. Not only putting them gun on them people the day. Not only putting gun on them people the day, but again address them as terrorists. When this president only win by 51%. So you don't address 49% as terrorists. Then now you they ask people they for go claim them body. You know, we get for the tell with people them. Now make we the tell in and say the PPP we're not a political party. We don't care about politics. We care about let we country be a better place. When we look what happened in Liberia, they said we get massive demonstration, big demonstration. What the Opa we do? Opa we are when a footballer. When I get PhD, now make Dr. Lai say the all PhD and a fake degree, and now we see I say that all fake. What the Opa we do? He no say this na global issue. Yes, na global issue. You know what they see open where in West they take private jets. Now global issue, but the president in West they ride private jets. In a sick Paris, tell the world I am coming home. Yo, yeah, for private jets. And you know, wonderful. This with First Lady, when I always that in months, now with the all over the country. All what happy so na saloon. All the people that will die. We know he give one statement. We know he talk nothing. Before that, na award where they give na Gambia. Now important to them, not to the people them where the life where the life lost. They're not important. But by the way, before we go further, let me get to the roots of some of the problem. Because this, when they talk about depression, it's real. And every day, every blessed day, every day, people, them, youths, young people, they die of depression. Every day. Don't want to forget that day. Every day, people then they die of depression. Okay? But I want to make clear we watch this video. I want to make clear watch this video. What is this? I want to make clear watch this video. Let Ina tell me as Sierra Leonean who this the honorable Sano. The time when it be they give people the money, the same youths that they turn gun against. The only time where they go among the people them. Now when they want turn them gun for kill the people them. This not the day. Now honorable Sano, now they among the people them so. Who that you see all gun and arms there? Nobody. But a man like this, after all of this, now he can go and tell people they say Sierra Leoneans then deserve for die. And that's a depressing attitude too. Oh, that one day we all know. Wait, I want one video now. I show. Wait, hold on. Let's see. Let's get this video. I can't. I'll need to show this one video. Hold on. Listen. I'll show one video. Very important video. I'll send on this page. Okay, yeah. This is the video. I know I make a little bit bad.
Has been used by failed politicians to belt morally invective and threatening.
This video I'll make another.
It's not the witty, but the first lady, you don't talk it, you don't say that yet. I'm going to talk pass against something for can talk about. Today I want to talk about it. And then when the way for can begin to talk, Boku talk say this woman here violent stop. And because you not dog, you say what you talk at. Nobody know for touch it. Also tell that una the same man then. When Fatima talk something, una never to na go right now na page there. Now una say anyone for una any somewhere you run, will they run after you did. Anything when you say you go. No say this country I know they do for we on again. They know they do. Or keep una ask them properly for long na for review. And you do what? I swear to God, una already like I say, if you're not tired, I know they tired. If you're not shame for yourself, I know they tired for cursing a public. And if you mistake me, you to cross path face to face. Now that's thing you not say. For example, they will begin to talk say this person they will need for care and they will check and to get mental problem. Safe. Some of una na no more fit una. When they go touch you, they cut and they make a barbecue. Now no more fit una kind of. Una go talk back. When they will catch up the new one, yeah. And this year, una get a very lovely weekend.
Yeah. Now this video I be really want make in a listen. When we they talk about who side the problem comes, now the roots they now and now the problem comes. Now the violence starts. The depression of the youth they start. When a first lady they talk like this, that in they preach violence. Exactly what they preach now we see so. All what he preach now we see so. But again, the president, when we vote for, we put our second rule. It be look like for that one day it was convenient for them. That's why we bother them in the club. But exactly what he preach now we see so. Exactly what he talk. Now we see so. Mob justice, jungle justice, and violence. But do you have me people live? That this kind of thing now we want back. 2023. This, the first step we test and power. Now we country don't turn like this. In this kind of thing back 2023. One thing I know, they get for spending money. Oh, hey, Fatima ready for spend them. When they pay me, the money with them for no use for help the youths them. In our making observe something. In observe the rates, the way in which young people they die in a salon. In they see the age gap of the one that way they die. In observe that one day. I want to tell you now why make so many young people that they die. Easy thing where this same lady Fatima Bio, all the money when I for save with you. I'm not saying election then go spend it. In a note make you people die so. Now because of HIV and AIDS. HIV and AIDS. Yes. Now they kill with young people. When they go quick, they tell you that typhoid, not to know typhoid, now HIV and AIDS. Now they kill with people. And the WHO give we beaucoup money. Yes, he give Fatima beaucoup money for educate with people them. And in educating our people, it go elevate our suffering. Yes. Because if they get an office Nabo, they get one at Kenema, they get one at Makeni, they get one at Kailao, they get one all the different. Each and every one of them get five workers. When then they pay every month, then five workers then they go able for sustain their family. But no, all thing they under JMB. And JMB and one grand post getter. Now they all the money they go. All the money they go inside JMB. Not to even inside SLPP. But again, now you border them and sister them go come, they can attack you for when you they try for educate them of what to do. Boku of them now then they give them data for attack people them. When they not be the ever give them trade. They not be ever they give them trade. But now we'll give them 10,000 data, 20,000 data. Go attack that one day, go attack that one. Because what you do, then the fear let the truth to not come out. Instead, then they use them for put the country in a depressed state. I want to ask we Sierra Leoneans, what happened to that container? We been get arms. We been get money, we been get drugs. We turn from cocaine to chicken in the morning. But chicken, the cocaine appear na Guinea. But the arms and the money, it disappear inside Sierra Leone. In they wake up, they realize what they go on. They understand what they really go on. That container of chicken, when they secure so well, it turn. And it not only chicken and drugs been inside the container. According to the information, there was counterfeit money in that container. There was arms and ammunition in that container. But all of them, that container will sleep overnight. It changed to chicken. Then the next week, we find the cocaine at Guinea with Sierra Leoneans on board. Are we Sierra Leoneans sleeping? Now, all the things they cause depression. Because all the drugs that they don't come now in the use now for give to we youth them, for make them become vagabonds. Exactly what they cause the depression. Then go give them all kind of money for go cause all kind of thing, all kind of drugs. And after them dump them back, like how we see the last election. In I observe say this time na new people that will get when they attack we. In I observe that say like during the last term after with me I don't go a campaign for Madabio where I look the tribalism where they depend when I come out to be in them the one they attack me the one they don't understand now na new recruits they don't get. You know why? They one that they will be the attack for them last time. They not look at them. They not recognize them. So they often now the new recruits. That make the only guy out fake page. The real one they like then Gladys Camara, them are Zoro Kong them, will be they attack me in your face. They know say they have not off Leo. So now they get new recruits where they put for attack me. That make me they do me Sunday in review and then they read comments. Because I don't want to be depressed. But this government is not good for youths then. It's not even good for themselves. It don't left the country in a depressed state. Up till today, people fear. People that they live in fear inside saloon. This government's not good for the people. And with the PPP, honestly, we're in for good government. Nobody no go come out na any side again and can say he want be in a saloon who will not vet you properly. And nobody no go come out any side again and can say you want be a minister who will not vet you. That complacency they will don't dip on a saloon. Now that make we get criminals for continue for the thief with money. Can you imagine one old president say then they jail because in the travel. All throughout the 4 years we done as president, don't bring investors. Now when the people arise by you, when the people's voice, the people's power in politics grab by you, and you say 5 investors will they come? But your wife, they drive private jets. Your wife, they drive private jets. I remember when I talk about Black Johnson. I remember very well when I talk about Black Johnson issue. Fatima Bioka on the line. I can remember he writes me long letter. It be feel to say I could be intimidated. Till when Black Johnson can bang. Or I see waiting to go on Black Johnson. All my say, hey, Kasada kitchen. But we all be dinner. Yes, I can remember. Fatima writes me long letter. Then feel to say I go be intimidated, but no, I was not. Yeah, I was not, and I will never be intimidated by Fatima. You know what? When it came, it starts with you get your hands off our girls. I look at the project, it was a very beautiful project. But when they begin around the whole country, they insult people. I say, hey, this woman, they go above waiting in a mandate. People then begin, hey, Kasada kitchen, till it become unbecoming. It go around the one whole country, they insult everybody. Me brother, you what you they say is the right thing. You know me, I believe in giving people second chances. True. First of all, I'll talk. I may not be ever the support Madabio. I never supported him. Me na Kamaremba have been the support. And the reason why I make them lock Kamaremba up, because they know say Kamaremba na the voice of the people. Hold on a minute, please. You see, and you know, it's so funny. It's so funny. During the time where they talk about Kamaremba, say, hey, let them free Kamaremba. Some people, some Sierra-Leoneans, be talk all kinds of things. If I tell you that, say, one of the Sierra-Leoneans, when they talk all kinds of things, they arrest her right now. They say that him be the incite this coup. And this that person where they support SLPP to the core. Right side, then up at Demba Road. And at the person where give the SLPP the name Paupa, it in a jail right now. They say it in the insights. Oh, yes, he is. No, this time we're not to go out again. You see, the last time will not be even actual people there for go out. There are so many ways for cripple the government. We get so many ways for cripple the government. We sit at home, they cripple the government. Sit at home alone, they cripple the government. You know, sit at home now the best. And you know one thing? We don't call for strike so much that the people then decide. Now the people then decide now say enough is enough. Not to nobody. It was the people. Not to nobody. We PPP, we just stay for policies that we go make the Sierra Leone and the life better. Now that's not what we're there for. And we dey force the government for make policies we go make with people the life better. That is what we there for. Now that the PPP there for. If Ghana can live, now because the people's power in politics force rolling for make Ghana a better place. But we on president and in wealth, now they no more they live you know, it don't reach a point that even BBC said they tell you say they are only the elites. The Asma James them, the Mada Bio them, the Bios, all the Bios, the Yakubu Bio, the SLRA Bio, the elites. Now then they fly up and down. Yes, then they come America every 2 weeks or every 3 months. Yes, then they come. Then they live good life. And if you not belong to the Mende tribe, if you not belong to the Mende tribe, you are not a true Sierra Leonean. And you see, PPP don't do a very good job for Sierra Leoneans. PPP don't do a very good job for Sierra Leoneans. If to the point that we get for begin asking where is Captain Strasser? Because that's Sierra Leonean, right? Captain Strasser supposed for the 9 country. As Sierra Leone for the ask second question, they say where Captain Strasser? Not a politician, but for when this president come, he don't take up, can and go Ghana, put on the house arrest, amputate his foot without the family consent. Still want to see. Hello? Not bad on my love. Well, I see this now Saturday. They wait no more for legal send small thing for me. Lago buy me everything. Oh, text me your address because I'm on Monday. Now go post that for you. Yeah. All right. No, this one in the oil it says 31. You not test the oil? Okay. No, I don't get, but I will check for you. Now one shop. I go ask for you. I go ask I'll call this lady in Atlanta. We can always get anything in there for sale. I go ask her for you. Okay. 60 plus tax plus postage. Then it go be like 80. Then don't forget for put me jamba money there, because you know see me jamba money and maybe money this now weekend. Bye. We go talk later. Bye. Then girl they in the morning me. They no say granny get forget to lily pepper for the weekend. You see that girl there? Now she want to make a vex man that can cheer them. Let me picking there. They no say granny like me. I forget me pepper for the weekend. Yes. But anyway, don't continue. So like why they say no more, eh? Only thing they need to lead to depression. And who they talk to no more? All this time, where people they know they talk, where people they know they talk, where people they know they talk, the president may think to say people he's in control. You know, the people that feel to say he's in control. If he feel to say they're in control, he forgetting that the people that they're in control. He forgetting that the people that they're in control. And now the strategy where they use, where then again now the international community don't they put now not all PPP they put pressure upon themselves now. Now the international community. Now the international community now they put pressure upon them now. Now the international community did full step for they release everybody with the whole. So we as Sierra Leoneans now we put hands for ask for Captain Strasser as well as Kamareba, as well as LJ, and all the one the way they don't hold, because those people are political prisoners. Those people are political prisoners too. So for telling us that PPP get for relent, no, we are not. Because we all get right in our country today. If the first lady can make the kind of statement today, if free for waka, for even use the term that Ingo cuts people in balls, and that we see. But in get freedom, whereas young people them, when not then are the future leaders, their life then they perish because of their own right, their own democratic rights. PPP will go stand for that. And we go stand for that. And now the world also wonderful for we. When I tell and I say it's also wonderful, it's also wonderful for we that if we decide for come out tomorrow, we decide for do a demonstration tomorrow, we will welcome the president. Let's send him hamster again. Yes, because nobody know they give order for shoot life ammunition if you are not the president. So now we don't get a leverage. Now we against them. Yes. Now, you see what the PPP don't do for the people of Sierra Leone. Now the people of Sierra Leone can get right for go demonstrate peacefully. Like what we always talk peacefully. And when the government come out again, say Iwanka waiting the corner, they left to then the international community. It left to the international community. So, in that way, they say, no, DBM, PPP, not DBM, PPP. PPP don't becoming a savior. Waiting APC could not do. Waiting C4C could not do. Waiting Yunkela could not do. Not PPP don't do for Inaso. PPP want take in out of depression. Mother Bio don't put Sierra Leone in a state of depression. La telling her too, if you then are host with your wife or your man, things so they go on right. You're not able to express yourself to your wife or your man. You know say na day, not to know better the don't broke down. That one then a fact in a life. If you deal with your partner, and are not able to communicate to each other, that relationship not the worker. You need to go before, you need to come up from before to the end. And in the most case, now tell I can get with them Congo Sango to mami them. Working can inside and can begin make in a loose in a loosen up. Now the only time in a able for heal and mend in a relationship. When I saw PPP day for the Sierra Leone people, we want heal enough from the depression where these governments don't put in. And we all, and we can pay for this government. Yes, will be one new direction. But for 3 years, Madam Bio not be even care about we people. Madam Bio get problem with woman them. Na woman them na in a problem. He get problem with women. Where it starts from Lagatelo Pierce. It starts from how do they call this woman? Sylvia Blyden. It starts from Sylvia Blyden. It come out to Sylvia Blyden. It can't to Lagatelo Pierce. It come out to Lagatelo Pierce. It can't to the mayor. It come out to the mayor. It go to Femi Claudio School. It come out to Femi Claudio School. It go to the marketeers. The one that where they put pepper and salt now with table. This government don't like woman them. All time one make we woman then they cry. And enough is enough. Again, we get few more days where they tell we people them. Say we need them. That one not a strike, not a demonstration. But we they ask the people of Sierra Leone, if you above 18, from the first, when they say the whistle don't blow for late election starts, do ya go register? Yes, my sister.
Yes, so Mama, how did it, ma?
I tell Master Cheng.
I just meet up your life.
Yeah, when they talk about the depression, the depressed state, where this government don't put the people of Sierra Leone pan, because people are not understand waiting at depression. I can imagine that boy when we sit down, we here in Paddy, where it's in up there, he see where police point gun panam. It kill in Paddy, see where it's in Paddy, they die cold one front in face. The family, the friends, in that area there, how then go they feel when then they see police they pass, when then they hear the statement self of the government officials. Now that's what they talk about here.
If you see them say man, get love and respect for woman, now we value in Mama we born up.
Right.
We value in God picking them of study.
Right.
The mother be in question. One no say in Mama self we born up, you know get love and respect for her.
That's what it seems.
The woman they wait blood for her. Watch for me excellent. Say to the president, you know get one love and respect for them.
That's what it look.
The guy watch if you get love and respect for them. No. So other now we the cities then they win a woman where you go love and respect.
Exactly. Right.
So this now the mistake just the quality. In as much as we defect for liberate to people then. But when you talk about the job, you get for talk about the phone.
Right.
People then you don't make a mistake where they go always they live for remember now their life. Even when they get forget the liberations, they go always remember this. Now, because then I live in testimony now for testify to them, begin them, we'll be making a mistake where all is every 24/7 and they call it graphic generation to not make that mistake. With all waiting we don't go through now country, all the leaders that we don't come and go, we don't pass Barupa. This time Baru not ever.
No. We'll not be expecting, we'll not be anticipating.
Say I reach this age, this time the Baru one not ever witnessed in my life. And what no say all the one them. We don't mean not to be the only bad leader, but your leader, he unbeatable. He unbeatable. You know the now for describe her. All thanks to we people.
Yes.
But you know why? When you not get integrity, when you not get a self-mind, these are the results where you come up with. If I tell you say I'm not glad you waiting, then they go through so I lie. You know to make us say glad. I'm not glad because of the they are glad because they pay for the stupidity. And they feel like for them, in as much as I want to fight for them, but for me they know the reality, the fact of the gravity of the decision where they make. They get for no because any action gets a reaction, and any reaction gets repercussion. This is the repercussion to the action where they take.
Right.
Now we go back to Mother View.
Mother Bio, they forget one thing. And the one thing Mother Bio, they forget is you they pay hospital water, but you know they force for drink.
Right.
If you force that us for drink, if they put the water and multi all I mean they swell like a good up.
Right.
When I the tune Mother Bio, they play stuff for in people, they now within the dance. Look what it do recently to the traders in Abacha.
Right.
For me, you know, the Mother Bio, if they give the international world the evidence, direct
Evidence. Yeah, against them. Right.
Send evidence for the international world, the out of ignorance.
Yeah, you know, this is what we want to talk about, self-hate. You know, people are not understand, say you can hate somebody to hate yourself.
Yes.
Guys, you know, self-hate. Now they do so. Because then I watched the game where it one try. First, it connive with Sylvia Blyden for call this a coup. It connived with Sylvia Blyden for call this a terrorist act, where Sylvia Blyden exposed himself to the youth of APC. Sylvia Blyden exposed himself so much that, you know, let's say they used to look at him because Sylvia Blyden was conniving. Are they live? I'll call you when I see you text. Sylvia Blyden was conniving with the government for defraud the people of Sierra Leone. Because when Sylvia Blyden began articulate that it was a terrorist act, it be so they stress on the terrorist act, on a coup, on a one overthrow the president. But again, when the international community, because Sylvia Blyden are one of the people that were when they go around, they say they had arms and ammunition, which was a lie. Because the international community is right in our back door. They said all the people were armless. So what did I take on that day?
Well, you see, don't look at you take gunshots instead of your foot. Now, in the give the international world the evidence, not a week. You know what make us say so? And they reach to the Sylvia inside. Mother Bio, they forget say they play with international body, not to African nation.
Yes.
When people say they're not get ways and means for me they get a fact without asking me or you. If not the African nation, you get way for making it. But the international body, they don't need for Ghana country for me they know what in their people.
No.
Yeah, every technology. Then they
excuse me, you know say even that day when the thing me they happen na free talk. If you been get Google Earth and you get good internet, you be for the see exactly what they happen. You know?
Now they say the people that don't need for Ghana you can't see for me they can't know what they happen or listen for me and you. Then they see. Then they see exactly what in the happen without me explanation. Then I was waiting for realize. Then two, they use Sylvia they use them. In a sense, both of them are playing games.
Right.
You know when they say that they play games, Mother Bio they go all over with Sylvia because they want use Sylvia as the opposition representative.
Yes.
But make them feel say Sylvia not a part of the party, now the opposition, but see they can't talk on behalf of the opposition.
Right.
So that impression they try for give the international world. Now make any way they go, if you let for go with Sylvia, for me Sylvia go represent the opposition, not knowing that the same international body, they know very well say she is not among those opposition. So they are fooling themselves. Then they feel say the people they don't know say Sylvia is not welcome again. They don't pass company long ago.
Yeah.
So then they able play on each other. Then on the other side, Mother Bio no say he can never trust Sylvia. Matter you this. And not say all what is Sylvia they do so. They want because you know what they say where they say keep your enemy closer. Why Sylvia they do so? Sylvia no say if you go far away from them, you're not going to forget them for making use them against them. Because in that they get for retaliate big time.
Oh yeah.
They get for revenge big time on SLPP. And the only way you go revenge on SLPP and get all the evidence they for take fight them and for make it go closer to your enemy.
Right. Yeah.
She's going closer, but we don't people they don't know they always see they do back. Now for you selfish interest.
Yes, yeah.
The more they go closer to SLPP, then the more you get evidence to use against them or fight them for always if them you don't do it.
Right. But she said it. It's okay. Oh no.
Again, revenge spirit. Yeah, Madam, you then they click. Then there's so many things
in common. Yes.
Then they revenge man.
Yeah, yeah.
She's not doing it to get at SLPP, or she's not doing it for me because it belongs to SLPP. No, she's doing all this for her own personal use, for her own personal interest.
Yeah.
But it only takes somebody with IQ for understanders.
But she said it. She said, even, you know, it just happened like what happened between this woman, the mayor. You know, Sylvia think to say she is the most senior citizen we know about Sierra Leone politics past everybody in the world. And if not to Sylvia, not to anybody, now make I can tell her say Sylvia na typical Creole. Sylvia na typical Creole. Typical Creole. Now in for better. In brother in picking up the better, in sister in picking up for better. Before that, they go take one country, man, in bring and candy and begin develop them. Then I they develop and say that country, man, they now they you know now see that typical Creole.
Then on the other side again, one make us the Madam Biona, in they give international world evidence. Now they give them not to we again. Although they don't begin for evidence, now they provide the legal evidence.
Yeah.
You know what I need to say? So take like this Abacha issue. Abacha split issue. Okay, these people and demonstrate, they come out and demonstrate. Madam, you is so ignorant and don't know that they give idea or that they give advice.
Now my very well.
They don't demonstrate. Then the next day, when I go all them.
Revenge justice.
The message to the international world say, what did the people that demonstrate for that too?
Yes.
Now you don't give them evidence, authentic evidence.
Quick one.
When you don't blunder, the doctor is shut up. He not shut up. Then he go around back now. He tries to shoot the people the back now the neck. He puts them on the stage.
Yes.
He come back to the stage. If you now want to cancel Leander back again. The only way when I go able for Leander, until now we don't go demonstrate against me. When I go back, go demonstrate back. May they see. That indirectly, this demonstration you don't make, they don't can demonstrate, they go vote 2023. Now another authentic evidence for the international committee for make them know say, yes, the people they not get, you don't see the
liberty, right?
You don't see the liberty.
You are a dictator. You cannot dictate to them. Right.
They're under your hostage. Now a message you don't pass on to the international community now for say, yes, the people are under your hostage, they're under your remote. Now what you want them for, what you want them for do and they do.
Yeah.
Because there is no way the white people are very clever. They are very intelligent. There is no way lots of millions of thousands of people will come out and demonstrate. Then all of a sudden, because you make them handicapped, they get a living. Then when they were so that they come for cancer crucified within a week or two.
Yes.
It's not possible to work
not the work no side.
Give them another evidence, authentic evidence. When it's so bad, then the website to ground this up is those people that went to demonstrate in America.
Yeah.
When they say that in the internet, what tell the American government say, they want to make the American government call the Dutch government for make the urge them, for make the hand over Adebayo to them. Because Adebayo is the cause of all the killing with the people. One, then people again, they just go expose themselves. One, una don't tell the international world saying that una na the accomplice towards this government.
Right.
That's una tell the international world saying that una they operate with the government. Now una na the people the way they point the people the way they against the government.
Yes.
They don't expose themselves blatantly now worldwide. Then two, then they forget saying these international bodies are not like we Africans. International bodies. These people, when if they say no na Korea, when you go South Korea and no back then they say
oh yeah.
when you go China, no. If they say no na America, we go Netherlands, Sweden, England, Australia, and the same no you get. They are not like Africans where you go come out Congo, they say yes, when you can go Mali go say, okay, no worry, yes, I go to them. They don't operate in that way.
Well,
because the system is remote. Their laws are remote, it's one. So now, who now still say, who done American government for go urge Dutch governments, where are they by or not a Dutch citizen?
no, that's not citizen.
A Dutch, we're not American citizen.
Yeah.
Now Dutch citizen, and then when they know the international laws, who done a for go tell American them for go urge and Dutch for me they hand over. That's thing I get to don't talk today. Now they buy your next one one kid brutally.
No, but you know what happened? You know, hold on here. Something there where you don't skip out. Waiting people they not understand here. Now till where they don't talk and before. Now when they talk about international relationship, I want to let you understand. Say, Maada Bio as a president not get a relationship with the international community, the decent international community. What I mean the decent international community? That is the British and the Americans. Who that get relationship with the British and the Americans? Now the mayor. Now waiting to go on is this. Fail not to realize that we are fighting World War III in the making on the ground. The 25-year lease of the ports, the government to have the Wataki, the airport, to Turkish government, where the owner of the business is a Russian tycoon. I want to make people understand something. When them go do this 25-year deal for the airport, all report of entry. Now that boat where them go, now the wedding anniversary. Now they then go sign this deal. This not a deal where pass through governments. I want to show you the game where they play right now. You observe, say, right now, then they try so hard for bring ferry, for do the airport. And again, just yesterday or last week, now president released 1.something million for build under the almost school. So for tell you, say, this man an evil man. So they had all of that. It was there. But it was not meant for the people of Sierra Leone. But it was meant for their children who they abroad, when if the mama they fly with private jets, what you expect the Peking for do?
Now that's what we put them there for me they do all that.
Yeah.
So doing those things, we're happy because now we money, now the country money, not so they pass on our money.
Right.
So we put them there for me and give you all the service they did. That's not there for dispute the fact that they are not going. Even if they go to salon to second South Africa, make in a very nice way. They are going.
Oh no, they have to go.
They don't feel nothing, no, they know where they go do.
No.
The people in mind, it's not about waiting that they do now for the country. It's about the dignity so that we don't take away from them.
Especially if the first lady go around the entire country. The entire country. Just they insult everybody, and then the husband they support. First of all, I don't ever see this kind of government that be one whole life where president and a wife. It look like for say this I don't understand whose kind of government this. This is the first of its kind governments.
And they pity the one they will go demonstrate in America. You know what make us they pity them? Because now they get for beginning investigate them individually.
Oh yes.
Because themselves don't go expose themselves. They are part of the problem. Now they don't go expose themselves. Now then are the people the way they call out people and point people and for me they kill them.
Oh yeah.
And then too, last they forget say Maada Bio know if you welcome to America.
That's another thing.
You know, welcome to America.
That's another thing. Yeah.
So I want to protest for our president. We know if you welcome. The same America want to go protest. Now the same CNN, not to they get CNN.
Right.
Not to they expose all the dirty things and so now.
Right.
They don't even think before they go out. Just because they are gatekeepers for the power, they go out here shamelessly because they name the name of payroll.
Oh boy, I cannot imagine in the this year where they get for United Nations. We're going to be in New York every year. Because 3 years ago, when Mother Biobi be president, at the time where SLPP will pay for me from Atlanta, Sierra for coming to New York. And this year, oh my God, I have to be there. Because this year, I got a date with me, PPP. We got a pull bill out. It has to go. It got to go for little people get the freedom. He has to go. There is no two way about it. Enough is enough. You know, the man disappoints. The man, Mother Bio is a disappointment even to his party. It's not allowed in West for come and preach so much destruction to the people. So much destruction. All of this chaos. When they go on Sierra Leone, Fatima is the root cause. Fatima is the root cause.
So like Mother Bio, the trend with the Southeastern and na Kailau. Recently, I got so many pictures with so many faces there.
Yeah.
They give all weapon right now when they train for this registration.
Oh yeah.
Lots of they right now na Kailau where they train.
But fail not to realize when Mother Biobin come inside, firstly, when come inside, immediately can say when the first thing do now statistics first. It scatter statistics. Then it bring Amara Koigo, where be EPA for overthrow Strasser. It put her, yes. It put her the statistics. It put her all, something happened. You observe, say, that Tembe Town, now they then go find a bunch of uniform them. You know why? When they be overthrow, now all railway line call go being taken now somebody's house. When they don't cancel, then we get some family they will get then John family, then get fast land at Tembeton. When the call go don't cancel, then people then they land. Now call go don't go say na state land. The mommy why they talk so right now, the mommy it then a treats. It homeless. This is the land where not there the family there and
the city.
yeah.
And that's the they try for bring them come to the city.
Yes.
So they try to take people like property them power, but then they forget that they get for commodity. When they commodity, they take them back na there, then they go back to the side they belong.
Yeah. So let people not forget that. Say that the game that one day. Let people not forget. So when this president become, it be make that how they call that national mountain guard. And at them mountain guard, and then they terrorize the mayor. And now that we see so, we'll go arrest Femi Claudio school. And now that we see back na streets during this demonstration.
Now they use back for Kamarimba.
Yes. No. Kamarimba, now this boy, senior double. Senior double.
Not so you want to. He gets accomplished when he said Sabi. When are they two now they be bodyguard to him. Yes, when are they sell them with Fatima, now they 300 from Kamariba. Senior double Fatima in the accomplished. When are they now senior double now be bodyguard to Kamariba, the boss in himself. When are they three? Now they sell them, now they make arrangements to that bikini. When the bikini one talk now, say not to so now pay them pay them, then sell the bikini talk, they go kill them.
Yes.
They go through step. Yes.
Yes.
But he never did what they accuse them of.
No, he never. Because they know say that the voice of the people, they know say it gets well, that make PPP day. And another thing I want to where we get for kidnapping. We get for allow freedom. We
people and they sell us for 30 pieces of silver. Because the three people that were involved, they are Madingos. I'm not sorry about that for you, sir. Your brother there.
But that's true. We all be see senior double. We all see senior double. We all see senior double. If you can make a yeah. If you can go begin going at the people, the money house, begin train the man, senior double. Now that means he cannot come back.
When they come now, yeah, this England. Now double with the other one, and they go take up from your courts. Yes. The one when me know, now they drive them, and go to the hotel, and then they did at the hotel there. I don't want just calling them because of security reasons. Now they be there, now they be all team of the accounts, and they be they collect money at this England. whether they pay contribution, so that then they in charge for Kamariba contribution as this England, while that boy take contribution for the other one, the Germany make. Now they all, so now they free, now they sell us so for 30 pieces of silver.
Yeah, because and even the double, according to the information, I hear you say it get rape case na Europe, which is yes. Yeah, senior double. It get issue. It rape in woman in Peking. When they laugh, when they make so. Senior double, yes. Now that make for when go free to another come Europe again. Because it get rape case. Senior double get rape case. That one when they been beat for fufu. Now they talk about so. It rape in woman in Peking at Germany. Now they run go salon so. Where he go work with Fatima. Where they work with Fatima for implicate people them. Senior double where them in beats. He get rape case in Germany. He rape in Peking. Now that make for where this case be. Then a free to another come. Small Peking for that matter. And so that make Fatima will use them because they're a pattern of life for implicate a political candidate. And we all observe, even, look, Femi Claudio School, because they know the power of women. Because they know, you see how the government exposes itself, like what they say? Immediately we talk about Femi Claudio School, ICCAM, they're taking license Ayana. That means say just shut up. As the yes, as the people they talk, they walk the market table. Now where you get it for it. And we get people that like MKY Berewa still they praise this government for the ill way that they do to people.
If mother be okay, you say, I didn't buy on Ipamu. What do you expect? So now we don't soon start, they buy or get bad mouth and it's going to
That's a good one.
Oh. So he made it bad mouth from you because mother be every man will sabi and for most small things, so that man will say much bad it don't see. So why now you the police for they buy you? All man will say you get mind for do something.
Oh yes. Yes, but you know, you observe even let me come back to that LSC in case. When the police officer speak out the truth, he say, according to what me know, the law, when they teach me, he lost his job. He come back to the military. We see say when the officer in charge see the violence and he know say the youths were disgruntled, they were depressed. He come in as a savior. What did the president do? He sack him. And then continue the killing. Then continue the killing of innocent people. Then continue the massacre of innocent people. And then the president still, they address the people as terrorists. And you know, I want to talk about this Sylvia Blyden new part on this issue. Because Sylvia Blyden don't get exposed itself so much. You know, what's in there at the dark, now in God make Sylvia Blyden bring kind of the light. The plan of Sylvia Blyden don't expose. I cannot imagine Sylvia Blyden. They work with the BOs. Fatima, just for implicate the mayor. Because Sylvia Blyden are one of the women they talk about treason. Now one of the women they stress on a coup. Now one of the women they stress on it being a terrorist act and fail for realize say the citizen they get power more than political party. So in other words, Sylvia Blyden are one of the that way aggravate the extrajudiciary killing of Sierra Leoneans. All because of hatred for a fellow Sierra Leonean. And at that day we see say Sylvia Blyden do. And in wonderful way, the international world don't come from showy. Say people like a Sylvia Blyden, they're a danger to the society. Because Sylvia Blyden are one of them one that will really fuel the extrajudicial killing of APC young boys them and young girls and youths. Because now in the one where be the stress on the terroristic acts of citizens. Now in
I'll tell you what Sylvia they do this. You know why next time they do this? Sylvia don't see they don't get in or lack is too in the country. Then two, forget about being in Obon, not to excuse.
right.
Sylvia, when you look at Sylvia no get no loved ones them in a salon. You understand? You know get no loved ones them. Most of your loved ones they don't die. You want the way they did adjustment between there, I teach family then you get me. And they did it. So whatever thing we get for Apple in a salon, you not get for affect them in any way. So because you don't see say it don't damage in life, don't damage, it don't shatter in a sense. All man know say they rape them, they be rape them where it's small. All man know say they brutalize that, they sexually abuse and abusing. You understand? Then all man know say it don't get hustle with these two parties for a very long time when you not get nothing for sure for her.
Right.
So she's vulnerable, like desperate woman. When it don't come down, they don't see say to what they go on, they want the go on. You understand? I have nothing to lose because you don't say they don't go, they don't get that integrity again.
No.
So when you don't get that again, it don't belong in a society where in a society where full of women get with charisma. So when kind people and anybody will fall close to them, then they be a sinking ship. You understand? You they sink for life. So you don't look at when they go, not in one they go down. If I go down with so many, so woman waiting around and now not saying a desperate woman, a vulnerable woman, a woman on a mission, and a woman on a mission come shine. You ready for accomplishing mission.
Right.
So that's not Sylvia. So you the suicide they come up from, that's not Sylvia. Where we get for really, she's on a revenge, yeah. She's on a mission. So you don't see because you don't see among a company man, they don't look at like woman with waiting.
No.
The country both parties, she's not welcome.
No.
So what do you expect them to do?
Like
So they continue to carry the damage until the last day when they got called. So
right.
now we not say you will not say you get something for loss. Now you got to be careful. Then can people in the way they cross pathways or else you will be sink like there.
Right. And Jamaica did. You did talk to me? And Jamaica did. It's sad, but that's the fact. It don't look like for say it don't lost direction. And because it don't lost direction, it won't care anybody were able for care go down. You know, because if you as you the claim for everybody, any other woman will come out and stand up as a Sierra Leonean, you are there to tear them down. And it not go ever be you. You know, when that make the PPP don't come take the middle position where the awareness don't come to the international world. And the good thing is these presidents we don't travel all around the world, say in a clean image. So now the world they see an image who that it really be for and for waiting it really be. You know? And like I say, then one that we say they go demonstrate, you know, it tells you how the mentality and the way in which Sierra Leoneans think. And if me remember this can serve me right, I can remember saying that the government call people and say let them go on the street. The PPP call people and therefore stay at home and do a peaceful protest. But we also say that the government call people them, give them money even for go and demonstrate. And the protest was peaceful. It was peaceful till the police then begin hurt the civilian, and then they get like somebody like a Sylvia. You know I'm so happy waiting they go on right now. People are not going to understand. I'm very, very happy Because in the time we say these people are liars, it come from this boy, this BBC correspondent, Umaru Fofana. The way in which no, but you know he was never working for BBC. He was not. Umaru Fofana not they ever work for BBC. Umaru Fofana is a correspondent of BBC. Now, when you give story, now then they pay you. But when it not happen, the story where Umaru Fofana don't give, and they fail to realize that we have people on the ground. You know, the story where Umaru Fofana don't give, so even the citizen them, where Umaru Fofana has order for them to be shot. These people were interviewed. So that is why Umaru Fofana is no more a credible a source where you go to Sierra Leone news. And fail not to realize we have other international journalists in Sierra Leone, Africans, where they see. So Umaru Fofana never worked for BBC. He was only a reporter. Now contract, where you work, they pay you. So again, it good. The PPP they expose, they ills them, and the people that were in the authority where they go and lie and deceive with people. Them that is the good thing.
When you talk, I just say imagine. I just say try for bring everything to a reality in regard to the Sylvia issue. It's sad in Kasada Kitchen.
It's sad.
The way that lady goes down right now. One, they don't deprive of the privilege of being a mom. True to that abuse.
Right.
No woman know the way to say another old meal picking. You understand? Now reason they make you see no woman know the way barren. Now reason they make you see some woman and they not get picking because of reason abuse. Most of them are abuse. Where he know outside the abuse come out. Where say a die go, in a two no go ever come out in aid. Any day we sleep and wake where they think about that. Then the two we for call her a woman, we forgive the dignity as a woman, then take her back away from an inside prison. When Bobo, when not fit talk to you, they go finger you. You understand?
Right.
Bobo, the way you know, they're not the same class. Where if not Bobo, they say, wait for the speed, they go finger you, they go play inside you.
Right.
You naked one. You will say that clear.
Right.
You understand?
Psychologically.
When they remember that torture, that sexual torture, when they go through that inside that cell for months, when person is step away, not say this, not to this, then they play with the private part, then they finger and they do all kinds of things with her. Anytime they speak a week,
that's a sexual harassment, sexual molestation. Right.
And then when you look left, it look right. It don't belong to none of the political party where feel say now somewhere it don't try for make up a name.
Right.
So she is on a mission. You understand? She is on a mission. And where nothing with no matter who's kind of therapy. And then they come out for
No.
And then they come out one because I stigma we don't the inside.
Yeah.
And so,
No, that is what we call mental torture.
Yes. So they just imagine the reason why make they're not loyal to himself anymore because I don't see they don't tell himself. So since they're not loyal to himself, nobody know they get for loyal to.
You're right.
And they don't see they don't get nothing for lose.
Right.
So who get for be victim? Who that can get for?
It's just like somebody like somebody self-destructing.
Yes.
Like somebody self-destructing, right?
Who that get affected? Who that not get affected? You understand?
Right.
So if there was a revenge, she's on a mission, you want to accomplish a mission. It's really sad.
Well, I hope
this movement don't let so many stigma from people them individually.
Oh yes.
When
What
they would say for them, even if they forgive them, they're not going to ever forget.
especially when
Forget another.
oh yeah, especially when it comes to people their mental status. This government don't hurt so many Sierra Leoneans in the thoughts, in the action, the words, that it will really get for take the grace of God for Sierra Leoneans to get back to the real sense of mind with unity, peace, and prosperity. Because even one thing I observe since this government come, they stop for pledge their loyalty to the country. That one day they stop and totally. That national pledge, they ban that totally and not ever hear a function where they ever do the pledge. And one of the things that they want me can tell people them. I say, when you're not loyal to one thing, then when you're not loyal to something, then you don't give a heck about the thing. Now you loyalty. Now him, they make you care about something. And for when this president come, he refused for keep on with the national pledge, for tell you say you're not loyal to the people of Sierra Leone. So, Mami, thank you very much for being with me. I don't take 1 hour, 40 minutes. Thank you
so
very
much.
much. Yes, my lord.
Bye.
Right. And thank you for those of you on my Facebook page, my YouTube. Thanks for the donation. Thanks for the subscription. Thanks for the what they call it, let me find the real name. Super chat, the super sticker. Thank you very, very much. For those who, Miss Suna, thank you very much. You always contribute, even though she's in France. She always give me a sticker or a super chat. Thank you very, very much. And thank you for all those who given me a super chat today. Like I said, it is only on my YouTube that's been monetized. So if you want to support Casada Kitchen, you can come to my YouTube and donate from anywhere around the world. Thank you very much. For those of you who hit on the notification button, thank you very much. For those of you who inbox me and support me with kind words, thank you very much. I love you all, guys, and I'm out.